Hey friends, so we're here again today reading Sammy and his shepherd. Today we are on chapter 9. So far we've done, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me down paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. And that's what we're going to talk about today. All right, let's see what they're doing today. When the flock reached the tableland, Precious was dazzled. It's beautiful, it's wonderful, she guessed as she looked at the level ground and the tender grass and the sparkling water. She felt peace settle over her like a fine misty rain. Come on, Sammy called, let's go get in line. But the moment was so magical for Precious that she didn't want to go get in line. Later, she said blissfully. No, you don't understand. You won't be able to enjoy the tableland if you don't get in line. Precious looked at him in disbelief. There is nothing that could keep me from enjoying this magnificent place. Trust me, one attack of noseflies and you'll forget all about the magnificent, Sammy warned. Noseflies? Precious shrieked. I've heard they will drive you nuts. Yep, Sammy nodded. I didn't get in line last year and they just about drove me crazy. I started running in circles and beating my head against the rocks. I almost killed myself before my shepherd could get to me. Well, hurry, let's get in line, Precious said. By this time, she was so hysterical that she began babbling. Wait a minute, do you mean that we have to stand in a line of sheep the whole summer? We will have to sleep in line? Oh my. Standing in line, sleeping in line, eating in line, drinking in line. Oh, I don't think I'm going to like this place after all. Sammy chuckled. Take a deep breath and calm down, Precious. We just have to get in line for our shepherd to pour oil on our heads. He has special oil that would keep us from getting noseflies. Precious was speechless. Why do I always make everything so hard? She asked. It takes time to learn to trust our shepherd, Sammy said with a smile. The more you know him, the more you'll trust him. You'll even trust him when you don't understand what he's going to do or why he's doing it. While Sammy and Precious waited for their shepherd to put the oil on their heads, Precious pondered all that Sammy had told her about their shepherd. After a while, she turned to Sammy and said, Since our shepherd bought me, I have been living as if there was only a drop of his love in my cup. And I think I was afraid that the last drop would be gone any minute. I think I'm beginning to understand that my cup will never be empty. It is always overflowing with his love. Sammy was flabbergasted. Precious, you've got it. Our shepherd's love does not depend on who we are, what we do, or where we are. He will always love us. His love never fails. Now, if I can just remember it, Precious smiled. So we know that our good shepherd Jesus will always love us no matter what we're doing or where we're at in life. He will always love us. I love that good news. I'll see you soon for chapter 10.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He lays me down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me on paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23.